The FAI Junior Cup has a long and storied history, stretching all the way back to the 1923-24 season, when just a few miles away from here in Victoria Cross, inaugural winners Brideview were crowned, having defeated Cove Ramblers 1-0 on the day. Since then, the Junior Cup has only grown from strength to strength. And now 600 teams enter, making it one of the largest tournaments in all of European football. Now we have whittled it down to just two, and the final here at Turner's Cross Stadium between Waterford's Villa FC and Pike Rovers of Limerick. Hello everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining us here in Turner's Cross Stadium. It's a muggy, overcast day in Cork, but I'm sure the teams won't mind, as one of them is going to be lifting the FAI Centenary Junior Cup trophy at the end of the day. And two absolutely outstanding sides we have here for you. Villa FC riding on the crest of a wave at the moment. The last couple of weeks they were the runaway winners of the Waterford and District Junior League for the first time in their history. And for Pike Rovers, they are currently tied top of the Limerick and District League with Fairview Rangers, the reigning champions from this year. According to manager Robbie Williams, they're coming into this game as the underdogs, but for Pike Rovers, last time they were playing in Turner's Cross in a Junior Cup final was the last time that they emerged victorious, winning 2-1 against St Michael's on the day and taking over the reins from Fairview Rangers of Limerick, and who are our current champions, but only Fairview Rangers of Limerick have the stars aligned for Pike Rovers today. Looking at each team's path to the final, and really impressive run to the final for Villa FC. They started way back in round one, a 10-0 win against Tyler, followed that up with a 4-0 win against Dunmore East, a 7-0 win against Seaview Celtic, and then in round four, a 2-1 win against Killarney Celtic, a really strong side from Kerry. 3-1 winners against Boyle Celtic in round 5 brought them to the last 16 of the competition, where they overcame St Michael's, perennial winners of this competition, 4-2. Then a 2-1 win against Peakville in the quarterfinals, and a thrashing 4-1 against Salt Hill Devon in the semi-final to set up their place in the final. For Pike Rovers, arguably their toughest test of the tournament came way back in round one of this, where they took on the very strong Ashling Anacotti side 4-3 after extra time. It was 3-all at full time, and the Limerick League showing its strength there. Then 5-0 winners against Cooney United, 6-0 winners against Croom United, so much easier route out of Limerick after round one. Then a 6-0 win against Dunbar Celtic, 3-0 against Athy Town, and then 2-0 over Ballinasloe Town in the last 16. In the quarterfinals, overcame Waterford opposition, Hibernian FC, the current champions of the Waterford District League, 2-1. And then it was up to Dublin, where they took on the extremely strong Oliver Bond Celtic in Richmond Park, and that game finishing 2-1 to book their place in the final. We'll have a look at the starting 11s now, and starting with our designated home team for today, Villa FC. Villa go with Craig Dunphy in goal, James Kennedy wearing the number 2, Connor Signorelli wearing number 3. They have retired the number 4 jersey, so Dylan Walsh is going to be wearing number 14, Adam Heaslip, the captain, wearing number 5, Luke Walsh wearing 6, Connor Kilgannon wearing 7, Aaron O'Connor wearing 8, Dean Walsh, their top scorer for the season, wearing 9, Cian Brown 10, and John Frederick Tammin wearing number 11. For Pike Rovers, they make 2 changes to the side that defeated Oliver Bond Celtic in the semi-final. In comes Danny O'Neill for Paddy O'Malley and Aaron Murphy from the goal scorer from the semi-final, Evan Patterson. They go with Gary Neville in goal, Danny O'Neill wearing 2, Wayne O'Donovan wearing 3, Patrick Mullins wearing 4, Adam Lipper wearing 5, Owen Hanneran, one of the other goal scorers from the semi-final, wearing 6, player manager Robbie Williams, League of Ireland legend, wearing 7, Aaron Murphy wearing 8, Conor Lane, their top scorer for the season, wearing number 9, Stephen McGann, captain, wearing number 10, and Colin Walsh O'Loughlin wearing 11. Rousing reception greets the end of our national anthem, Ouron Levine. Fans packed into the Donny Ford stand here in Turner's Cross Stadium. Just getting the last of the pre-match formalities out of the way. Our referees today, Michael O'Connor, he's being assisted by Derek Stafford and Eric McCann. Fourth official is going to be Eamon Cusack. Villa FC, 69 seasons in existence, founded way back in 1953. It's their first time though making the FAI Junior Cup final, so how are they going to cope with the pressure of the occasion? For Pike Rovers, it's their 5th final in their history, but only one win. But as mentioned, that win coming here in Turner's Cross Stadium against St Michael's of Tipperary, winning 2-1 on the day. See Villa FC on screen. They're going to be in their home jerseys, the green and white hoops of Villa. Pike Rovers, they are in their change kit, black with the luminous trim and luminous green socks. A huge occasion for them, beaten in their last 2 finals that they've played, looking to make amends and bring the trophy back to Crossagala once again. Moments away now from the start of this, the FAI Junior Cup final. It's going to be Villa FC to get us underway. As mentioned, playing in the green and white hoops. They are playing left to right in this first half as we're looking at playing into the Joe Delaney stand. Pike Rovers in the black and luminous green, playing into the St Anne's Road end right to left as we are looking at it. So it's Cian Brown with the first touch of the ball in this, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final, and Villa immediately on the attack, looking to break down the Pike Rovers defence, sent clear by Wayne O'Donovan, and straight out for the game's first throw in on the halfway line for Villa FC. So now with Aaron O'Connor. Up to Dean Walsh. Dean Walsh, definitely the danger man for Villa today. Top scorer for Villa this season. Going to be the key to stopping him. This is Walsh on the ball. That's a lovely flick around the corner past Wayne O'Donovan. And a flick again, he's inside the box. And a strike early. It's come back out to Aaron O'Connor. Danger still here for Villa. Clip ball over the top and dealt with by Gary Neville. Safe pair of hands for him to get his first touches of the ball in this final. A chance of Dino from the crowd. They're liking that one so far. So now is O'Connor once again. Comes back to Luke Walsh, but he is upended by his opposite number, Aaron Murphy. 2 number 8s having a battle out there on the far side. First free kick of the game to Villa FC. And it will be O'Connor to take. delivery headed clear by Robbie Williams, the player manager, but sent back. This is Walsh again. Walsh turns strike, but blocked down immediately by Patrick Mullins. Again, another Villa free kick, and the opening exchanges there, first minute and a half. Villa really on top of things so far and putting the pressure on the Pike Rovers defence. Hoping for a better delivery now this time. Towards the back post, over the head of everyone. It was aimed at Luke Walsh, number 6. But nothing he could do about that, gave him no chance from the free kick. So looking at the danger men for each team, and Dean Walsh definitely the key to Villa FC's success this season. 38 goals in all competitions, 22 in the league, 11 in cups. And really helping them on this impressive run to the final of the FAI Junior Cup for the first time. Header well won by Villa's number 5, the captain Adam Heaslip. This is Signorelli sending it up the line, looking for Frederick Tammin. Pike Rovers with a chance to come forward with Williams. Over the top. That's Lane, their top scorer, and Lane tackled out there by Signorelli, wins the game's first corner. We briefly caught Conor Lane there. He is in impressive form, the top scorer in the Limerick District League so far this season. 32 goals in 20 games, a really impressive strike record, taking them joint top with one game to go in that league. But it's Williams with the corner and in swinger. Bobbling around dangerously here for Pike. Back out with Williams again. This now strike. Steve McGann, the captain, found himself in a bit of space, had a go, but no danger to Craig Dunphy in the Villa FC goal. This now Dunphy's first touches the ball in this, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final here at Turner's Cross Stadium. Dunphy going long with the kick out. It's Kilgannon who was underneath it. A slip there from Patrick Mullins, and Phil with a bit of incentive. Mullins doing really well to recover. Williams helping it on its way. That ball just runs ahead of Aaron Murphy. This is Walsh O'Loughlin, and Walsh O'Loughlin, a really tricky winger. Scored a vital goal against Fairview Rangers in a must-win clash for them. Dean Walsh doing really well. Big tackle, still with Villa though. And another crunching tackle. Play being allowed to continue. Mullins making his presence known there against Cian Brown. Out for a throw, just shepherding the ball out of play. Making sure Brown couldn't do anything dangerous with it. This will be Owen Hanrahan to take. Hanrahan, one of the 2 goal scorers in the semi-final win over Oliver Bond Celtic up in Richmond Park. A really tricky away fixture that they came through to get here. There's a fortuitous ricochet there for a moment, but handball given by referee Michael O'Connor. Dean Walsh again just sniffing around looking for a chance. Play underway quickly here. It's back with Wayne O'Donovan. Donovan sending that ball forward, looking for Walsh O'Loughlin. McGann dispossessed. It's coming back to Hanrahan. Hanrahan battle with Kilgannon, winning the free. Strong Villa FC presence here in the crowd, not too happy about it. Poor delivery. Doesn't beat the head of Luke Walsh and sent clear by Villa. All the way back as far as goalkeeper Gary Neville. This with O'Donovan again. Hanrahan taken off his toe by Kilgannon. Frantic game here so far. Crossy ball looking for Frederick Tammin. Tammin just not able to bring it under control. Crossy ball by Luke Walsh, just overhit very, very slightly. Tammin unable to do anything with it. Williams stepping out and winning the ball. Walsh O'Loughlin was running onto that, putting pressure on the defence. Craig Dunphy, keeper, sends it clear. That's over the top of the Derrynane Road stand on the far side. Not the best clearance. Now Pike Rovers with a chance to put Villa FC under pressure once again. Lane and Signori. That's looking like it's shaping up to be a tasty battle out there on the far side between Conor Lane, the top goal scorer in the Limerick District League, Conor Signori, the number 3 for Villa. They've had a few feisty encounters already so far. Tammin's throw just over the head of Cian Brown. It's Williams sending it back forward, but no one in that space, and that's going to bobble all the way out harmlessly for a goal kick. Frantic opening 8.5 minutes here. It definitely hasn't been cagey by any affair, but midfield's definitely still battling out. No one able to get on top in the middle just yet. Dunphy's goal kick aimed at Walsh. Mullins all over the back of him, wins the header. This is Hanrahan. Hanrahan being hounded into the mistake. Foul given away. James Kennedy went in late on Owen Hanrahan. Bit over exuberant in his efforts to get the ball. No malice in it. Hanrahan possibly counting his blessings there that the tackle from Kennedy came in a little bit late and made sure that Pike Rovers able to retain possession. Donovan's free kick. Lane with the flick on the header. It's going to end up back with Robbie Williams. It's a poor pass from Williams. This is Cian Brown. Brown tackled by Steve McGann. Free kick given right on the centre circle. Aaron O'Connor to take as rain just starts to come down here in Turner's Cross Stadium. It's been a real muggy day, threatening to rain all day, and what's that going to do to the playing surface here in Turner's Cross Stadium? It's immaculate at the moment, but a slick surface in this could make people prone to mistakes. How will that shape things up as we play out into this game? It's now with Gary Neville. Into a sea of Villa players. Dean Walsh looking to pounce on it, but nicely headed back by Adam Lipper to his keeper. Safe pair of hands. It's Walsh O'Loughlin underneath that. Ball sent back into the Pike Rovers half. And Villa just winning all of those kickouts so far. Very strong in the air. It's just meaning that Pike Rovers not able to create anything. But now looking to build from the back. This is Lipper. Looking for Aaron Murphy. It was a searching ball. Signori steps in, puts the header out of play. That throw aimed at Lane, just over his head. Dylan Walsh sweeping up, puts that ball out of play. Safety first from him. Out over the Derrynane Road stand, but it's going to be a throw in to Pike Rovers in a very advanced position. What can they do from here? They're packing the box, so maybe looking for a Rory Delap-esque style throw. It's going to be Danny O'Neill to take. Not able to beat the first man of Aaron O'Connor. Sends that back out for another throw. O'Neill back to Lipper. Lipper getting that ball across, he's looking for Hannerin. Hannerin sending that ball back across lane with a little flick on. Battle between Brown and Williams to get in the end of it. It's still here for Pike Rovers. It's Brown again. Brown in the wars. Trying to skip through a couple of tackles, upended by Aaron Murphy. A free kick just to relieve the slight bit of pressure that Pike Rovers were able to put them under. Looking to spread the ball. Hannerin sending it back the other way. Williams now with the ball over the top. He's searching for Lane, but that's only, well, keeper Craig Dunphy ended up stepping outside of his box, having to head it clear under the pressure from Lane. Straight out for a throw. Made the decision to come outside the box there, Dunphy, and the ball had enough pace that it was going to reach him if he had stayed inside, and seems to have put himself under a bit of unnecessary pressure. Hannerin, the wet ball just slipping out of Owen Hannerin's hands, and that's a foul throw. A little bit of afters here. Hannerin protesting that he didn't throw the ball. As mentioned, it's a light spell of rain that's falling here in Turner's Cross Stadium, but just does make things a little bit slick. Donovan's header up in the air. It's going to be a free kick. It was Aaron Murphy and went underneath the header. That sort of play viewed as dangerous now by the referees. Not so much a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago you might have seen that gone the other way, but referee Michael O'Connor giving that free kick to Villa. He's looking for Tammin on the far side. Tammin, he was able to get his head in it, but couldn't put any direction on it, out for a Pike Rovers throw. This is now with right back Danny O'Neill. This Walsh O'Loughlin switching sides. He's got Hannerin here in a bit of space on the left hand side. Hannerin's ball up the line, he's looking towards Lane. It's not very well dealt with so far. Lane able to get a touch in it. Walsh O'Loughlin keeps it in play. Just now Walsh O'Loughlin going back to Hannerin. Hannerin again switching the play. Really good width here. This is Danny O'Neill. O'Neill skipping past Tammin. He's got a bit of space to run into on the right hand side. Can he get a ball across? Tracked by Tammin really well. Tammin does really well. It's now with Murphy. Murphy, can he get in the end of this, get to the byline? He's got the ball across. It's there for Lane. He slipped, the captain just stepping out, winning it. Able to become clear, but it's a really poor clearance. Straight out of play for a throw, and nothing they could do about that. Pike Rovers just finding their feet now in this game in the last couple of minutes, starting to apply a bit of pressure on the Villa FC defence. Danny O'Neill's throw. He's looking for Lane. Lane, Tammin battling out there. Tammin wins the throw off Lane. Turns over possession for Pike Rovers. Kilgannon in the centre, dispossessed. This is now Robbie Williams coming clear for Pike Rovers. Doing really well, showing all of his experience there to hold on to the ball under pressure. Back with keeper Gary Neville. Post just bobbling. He has to be confident in his kick. Looking for Owen Hannerin. Walsh O'Loughlin. This is O'Donovan. Oh, it's a nice little turn to take him away. Walsh O'Loughlin with the nutmeg. Kilgannon tries to challenge. They're all trying to challenge. Walsh O'Loughlin still going. Really good bit of play from him. finally ends up with Villa. Pump forward, Mullen, underneath it. Brown. Was a strike from distance. Never really looked like it was going in. It was Aaron O'Connor for Villa. Had a strike, tried his luck in this the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final, but never threatening the goal of Gary Neville. Goal kick, and again it's an inaccurate kick from Neville straight to a Villa FC player who wasn't under any pressure. It's a really good flick from Walsh. And Kilgannon running onto this. Kilgannon with the ball across. Never had a chance, straight out into the middle of the Joe Delaney stand. The old shed end if you're of a certain vintage, but the Joe Delaney stand it is. In no rush to take this goal kick. In a moment where Pike Rovers seem to be in the ascendancy. Maybe trying to keep that momentum going, but no rush to take it. Luke Walsh's header straight out of play for a throw in. Again, Pike Rovers just winning all those headers from the goal kick so far. Villa FC, winning all of those headers so far. So O'Neill's throw. Looking for Lane. Dispossessed and back with Villa. Williams stepping out, winning the ball. This is Kilgannon. Kilgannon to Kennedy. This now with Walsh. Ball lumped clear by Heaslip, the captain. Looking to tackle. Oops, a big challenge. That was a huge hit. Signorelli stays down under it. That tackle, I think, personifying what it means to these teams to be playing in the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. Danny O'Neill charging in, absolutely clattering into the Villa FC player, wiping him out. Thankfully, Signorelli, back up on his feet. Doesn't look any the worse for wear for it. Full-blooded in that 50-50. Rashly in. He is the first name into the book. Danny O'Neill of Pike Rovers. Cross-field ball here for Villa. Kilgannon was underneath it. Walsh to O'Connor. Again, Pike Rovers with a late challenge. You can't have too many more of those. McGann, the captain that time, just getting a bit of a talking to from Michael O'Connor. I think unhappy maybe with his reaction. Been winning all the headers in the middle of the park, Villa, and a chance maybe now to deliver something into the box. Gary Neville up with a safe pair of hands, claims that very confidently. Aiming for Walsh O'Loughlin. Kilgannon there to cut it out. Just approaching the midway point in this, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. Deadlock yet to be broken. It is still Villa FC 0, Pike Rovers 0. Game ebbed and flowed so far, but nobody really creating any clear-cut chances. It's going to be Kennedy of Villa to take the throw. Kennedy towards Kilgannon. Kilgannon does really well to take that. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy looking for Walsh. Just stepped out there by Adam Lipper, won really well. Pass just played behind Lane, wasn't able to do anything with it from Aaron Murphy. Villa lumped the clearance clear. Straight out of play for a throw. This is Hanneran's throw. This is Lane. Lane did well to dig it out there, but couldn't direct the pass towards Pike Rovers player. Walsh going down under the challenge from Mullins. Nothing doing, says the referee. It's now with Lipper. Lipper with time to pick his pass. Wasn't great, never a chance. Staying in play in that one. Possession again turned over cheaply. Williams stepping out, winning that ahead of Kilgannon. Again, making sure that ball reached the sidelines with Tammin in attendance. Pike Rovers retaining possession. Neil's throw aimed at Lane. He's going to get to Lane. Got him there with Dylan Walsh. Walsh did really well. Tammin sweeping up the afters. Williams sending it back the other way. Danny O'Neill electing to leave that ball go out for the throw. Walsh O'Loughlin, challenged by Luke Walsh. It's aimed at Lane. They just need to clear the lines. Hanneran was charging down on Kennedy. Kennedy did well to get it away, but it's only ended up with Wayne O'Donovan, who sends the ball back up towards Hanneran. Up in the air, Kennedy on the second attempt gets it clear. O'Donovan with the head. Walsh now taking it down in the chest. Battling with Williams. Williams doing really well. Hanneran getting in his way, but Williams able to send it clear. He was looking for Lane. He stepped across. Direct the ball out for a throw. Now is Hanneran's throw. Hanneran to McGann. McGann back to Hanneran. Back to McGann. McGann to O'Donovan. Great cross-field ball there to Lipper. Lipper with a bit of space to run into. Next play towards Lane. Lane on the chest. Oh, and Walsh lunged in and he's giving away the free kick in a really dangerous position now. About 20 yards now from goal. This would really suit a left footer. Just to swing this one back towards Craig Dunphy's goal. It's Williams and McGann standing over it. I'm sure I think this would favour the left footer, Williams. Again, McGann moves away. It's going to be Williams to hit this. Williams strike. Oh, it's off the crossbar! What a strike from Robbie Williams. Rattled the top of the crossbar a few inches lower and we would have broken the deadlock, but that ball ends up in the St. Anne's Road stand. Taking a deflection on the way through, it's out for a corner. It's going to be O'Donovan to take. O'Donovan with the in-swinger to the back post. Hanneran was there, out for another corner on the far side. He slipped, the captain went down. He's stretching for that header and he stayed down after it. It's okay, physio was waved away, told not to come on. I think just stretched himself awkwardly. back up and ready to defend this corner will be O'Donovan now from the far side. O'Donovan again, that's a very poor delivery straight out of play. And a promising attack comes back and ends up with nothing. Mullins underneath that header. Villa come against Brown. Brown with a long range strike, and that's a wayward strike. Nowhere near hitting the target. Goal kick. It's ended up with Conor Lane. Lane looking for Wash O'Loughlin. So they're able to hack it clear. Brown sent it on its way. Dean Walsh now races on. Really smart between Lipper and Mullins, using all of their experience. Mullins, of course, playing here in the 2011 final, which they won against St. Michael's back in 2011. Ball aimed at Kilgannon. Kilgannon with the header back across. Well, it's not that with Walsh. An acrobatic effort off target. Out of play for a corner. And suddenly Villa fashioning something out of nothing. Walsh, that ball ended up behind him. Went for the spectacular, but he's won a corner from it. Kilgannon with the initial header back across, and Pike Rovers not really able to deal with it. It's going to be O'Connor to take this. Punch clear by Neville. Lane chasing after it. That was Kennedy up winning the header ahead of Lane. Play just stopped briefly for a moment. Robbie Williams, number 7 for Pike Rovers, stayed down. I think it was he who was up with Neville as Neville went to punch clear, and has just stayed down under that. Player manager for Pike Rovers, ex-Cork City and Limerick player, just needing a bit of attention. Williams back up on his feet, able to continue. We resume with a Pike Rovers throw. Again, just that aerial battle. Villa winning everything so far. Brown sending the ball forward, but O'Donovan able to mop it up. Walsh O'Loughlin goes back to Lipper, and the rain really starting to come down now here in Turner's Cross Stadium. Ball sent forward. Signorelli has to put it out of play under pressure from Lane. It's going to be O'Neill to take. In McGann, back with O'Neill. Back with McGann again. Look to play O'Neill into the space. Tamman had just stopped that run. Out of play for a Villa throw. Williams cutting it out. It was looking like he was going towards Walsh. Mullins sending that one high up into the Cork City air. O'Connor putting that out for the throw. See on the far side the substitutes over in the dugout, the new dugouts there in the Derrynane Road stand, scrambling up towards the top seats, trying to get out of this rain. It's really starting to come down now. Back with Villa FC, Tamman with the throw. He's aiming for Walsh. Cut out there by Danny O'Neill. Outplay for another throw. Few chances there at either ends in the last couple of minutes, but midfield's now just getting back on top, and it's a skirmish in the middle. Tamman to Kilgannon. Kilgannon challenged by his opposite number, Williams, and wins the throw. Neil looking for Lane. Lane and Signorelli having the battle there, and Signorelli wins the throw. Throw in to Kilgannon. Williams wins it. Neil aiming for Lane. There's Murphy with the flick on. The ball sent clear of the Derrynane Road stand. Pike Rovers slowly but surely inching their way up the pitch with all of these throws. Now just in line with the 18-yard box, so they have made a bit of progress. It's back with Williams, so it's a poor pass, and Walsh able to get on the end of it. That pass was just behind Brown, but it's ended up with Casey. Great cross-field ball for Kilgannon. Kilgannon's touch took O'Donovan out of the game. It's back with Kilgannon, goes away from a couple of tackles. Still Kilgannon as he runs for the corner. He's got Kennedy in support if he wants to use him. Kennedy ends up putting that ball out of play. O'Donovan did really well, just step in, win the ball ahead of Kilgannon. That throw going the other way, it's going to be Villa. And it will be Keane Brown, number 10. Looking for a long throw to launch into the box. It's there for Villa, but Walsh O'Loughlin sends it on its way. Murphy closed down. Villa retain possession. It's back out with Brown. Brown's got Kennedy in support. Kennedy gets across way ahead of O'Donovan, but straight out of play for a goal kick. Just under 10 minutes to go in normal time here in the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final until half-time is still scoreless. Villa FC 0, Pike Rovers 0. Chances at a premium at both ends. Pike Rovers' best chance coming from a Robbie Williams free kick which struck the crossbar. Dean Walsh the only real opening for Villa FC so far, an acrobatic effort just off target. Now with Lipper. Lipper playing the long ball up the line with straight out of play. Sliced that pass. Brown with the flick on, looking for Walsh. Lipper sends it clear. Lane intercepting the pass. Still with Lane. Tamman sends that ball along with straight out of play. Again, that ball just bobbling around midfield and nobody able to get their foot on it yet and string a couple of passes together and make something happen. It's very much a war of attrition in the middle of the park so far. And they'll throw evades everyone and eventually ends up winding up, going straight out of play. Villa with the chance now to send it back. Tamlin finds Kilgannon from the throw. Kilgannon's pass is poor. He put it ahead of Walsh. O'Neill aimed for McGann. Signorelli steps out. Walsh able to send it back. This is Lane. Lane with Dylan Walsh in the corner. Not able to make something happen out there. Villa's clearing straight out for a throw. So now with Owen Hanner in a bit of space here on this left hand side. It's back with Hanner again. Switches the play to Lipper. Lipper out to O'Neill. Towan steps out, wins the ball. Chance of a break here. Oh, Lipper's done really well to get across there and get to the ball ahead of Aaron O'Connor. Towan goes back to Signorelli. Signorelli to O'Connor, and he expected Tammin to make the run and he didn't. That ball straight out of play for a goal kick. Pushing his men forward. That was Mullins going over the top of Walsh unfairly. Again, Villa just winning all of those headers in the middle of the park from the goal kick so far. It's meant that Pike Rovers haven't really been able to create anything. Wonder, will they eventually be looking to switch tactics, maybe elect to go short and try to build from the back, use their passing game, but for the moment it's a Villa free and a chance to deliver something into the box. There's a low daisy cutter of a delivery dealt with, out of play for a throw. To take. Again, he's got a long delivery on him. That was a hoofed clearance with absolutely no accuracy. Brown takes, he's aiming at Walsh. Lipper with the header clear. Lane back there battling. It's back with Lipper again. Lipper being closed down. It's with Tammin. Tammin's looking for Walsh. This poor ball. This is with McGann now. McGann, that ball played just behind Murphy. Walsh able to sweep up and deal with it. Pass put Walsh under a bit of pressure. Lipper delivers a long ball back. Just bounces over Lane. Tammin with the header on to Dean Walsh. And that pass just behind Brown. With O'Connor. This is Kennedy now, the pass from Walsh. Kennedy taking on Hanrahan and gets by him. There was a trailing leg there that Kennedy clipped. He didn't go down under it. I wonder if he went down, he might have gotten that free that he was claiming for. This now back with Hanrahan. Kennedy in attendance. Hanrahan able to ride that tackle. A really good play here from Hanrahan. He's bursting into the box. What can he do from here, Hanrahan? He's just overrun it. Has he? No, still there. Tammin back, stepping in, winning the ball, and Villa able to come clear with it. Walsh was trying to turn O'Donovan. O'Donovan falls over. His slick service now starting to make itself known. McGann elected to go backwards to Lipper. Lipper to O'Neill. O'Neill playing that ball up the line. He's looking for Murphy. Murphy with seniority. It's a poor touch from Murphy. Taken straight over the line now for a throw. Getting on things quickly, Villa. Signorelli again. Heaslip was looking for Buchanan. Williams wins the header. And O'Connor sends that ball forward. Tammin's on with the chase. Lipper always going to get there. So 2.5 minutes to go in normal time in the first half of this, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. Can anyone conjure up anything before the break? The ball delivered in towards Walsh. Mullins has done well, but ends up with Villa again. This is Kennedy now. Kennedy delivering a ball into the box. It's an inviting one. Dealt with by the Pike Rovers defence, and Williams able to come clear with this. Sends it up towards Lane. Lane with Signorelli. Williams again. Looking for Murphy over the top. Dylan Walsh always going to be the first one to reach that. Back with Dunphy now as Villa look to build from the back. A slight underpaid pass to Kennedy, but Kennedy able to retrieve. It's Lane who put him under pressure. Sorry, Walsh O'Loughlin who put him under pressure. This is Kennedy's throw. Kilgannon, unfortunate there, just ricocheted out off him, and possession turned over. Hanrahan again with a foul throw, the ball slipping out of his hands once again. Kilgannon. Kilgannon to Walsh. Walsh back out to Kennedy. Hanrahan with the challenge. Oh, he's left one in on him there, and he could be in a lot of trouble. It's going to be a yellow for Hanrahan, and I think he could maybe count himself fortunate that it was just that. The arm went up into the face of Kennedy, caught him square in the nose. Kennedy, yeah, he's staying down under that challenge. Hanrahan, he was late, the arm was up, and only for the fact that his back was to the referee, can count himself fortunate. So as we tip into first half injury time in this, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final, still Villa FC 0, Pike Rovers 0. Best chances of the game so far falling to Robbie Williams. Pike Rovers struck the crossbar with a free kick. Dean Walsh after some good play from Kilgannon. Acrobatic effort just off target. Chances at a premium so far in this first half. Again, winning the header. That's it for first half action in this, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final here at Turner's Cross Stadium. It is Villa FC 0, Pike Rovers 0. No one able to break the deadlock yet in the first half in a war of attrition in the midfield, with chances on either side. Villa FC's Dean Walsh with the best effort for them so far in the first half, an acrobatic effort after really good work from Conor Kilgannon. Pike Rovers had Robbie Williams free kick strike the top of the crossbar and just go over, but that's really been it in terms of clear-cut chances. It is 0-0 at the break. Teams re-emerging here for the second half of the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final at Turner's Cross Stadium. It is 0-0 at the moment, stalemate so far. Pike Rovers going to be getting us underway. Reminder, they're in the all-black kit with the luminous trim, playing left to right in this second half. Villa with the green and white hoops, playing right to left. It will be Colin Walsh O'Loughlin getting us underway. Second half underway. Back to Robbie Williams, and this now is Adam Lipper. They're playing the ball up the line, looking towards lane. This is Tammin. Tammin, haven't seen much of him. He hasn't had great service so far. Brown now looking for Tammin around the corner. Races on here. Tammin able to get the ball across. O'Donovan steps across, sends that ball back where it came from and out of play. Danger averted. Get the ball across. Tammin with the strike. It's high and wild and nowhere near the target. But an early chance here in the second half for Villa. Starting very brightly so far. It's Neville's goal kick. Williams with the flick in. He was aiming for O'Neill. Ball over the head of him. Outplay for a throw. Tammin, this is Brown now. Back with Brown again. O'Neill looking for it to feet. Tries to play the ball around the corner to Tammin. It was a poor ball though. Clearance cut out by Walsh, and back to Brown again. Brown getting the ball across. Walsh trying to get his head on it. He's falling for a chance for Villa. Pulled wide by Kilgannon. But Villa starting really brightly here in the second half so far. We'll have another look at this. It was O'Neill's cross. Dean Walsh got the flick on. Kilgannon in space and just drags that shot wide. Two good chances for Villa at the start of this second half, and they've come out of the traps brightly. Pushing the back there by Luke Walsh on Stephen McGann. Robbie Williams free kick. It's played to Lipper. Lipper putting that ball forward, but Lane had no chance. First touch for Craig Dunphy in the second half. And it was Brown and Lipper challenging for Lipper, sending the ball forward. And O'Donovan over the head of everyone, back through to Craig Dunphy. Dunphy's goal kick aimed at Tammin. Out off O'Neill for a Villa throw. Referee just overruling his linesman there, I think. That ball did strike O'Neill on its way through, and out for a throw. Tammin to Walsh. That's a poor pass by Walsh. McGann turns on it. Likes to go back. So Donovan to Hanrahan. Hanrahan chased down by Kilgannon. Hanrahan's throw up the line. Aimed at Lane. Villa come away with it. Oh, McGann stepping in, winning that. Walsh sending the ball clear. Kennedy. Lipper. Williams with a bit of space to run into if he elects to. Decides to switch the play. This is Aaron Murphy. Murphy with Signorelli for company. Let's go back to Kennedy. Kennedy's pass cut out by Tammin. Good interception by Tammin. Ball straight out for a throw. Kennedy aiming it at Lane. Lane gets his touch in the box, but swarmed by players. Williams header back in. Lane on with the head. Swatch O'Loughlin. Kicking and jiving. Gets the deflection on its way through, and it's out for a corner in the first corner of the second half. Goes to Pike Rovers. Referee Michael O'Connor just stopping play, needs a word with a couple of players here. Just putting his authority on the game. So it's going to be Robbie Williams to take that corner. Towards the back post. There's Lipper with the head on it. Couldn't get any direction. Back out for a goal kick. Kilgannon winning that in the air. This now Brown gets a turn. Lipper out challenging him. That's a good ball through to Dean Walsh. If you can get in the end of it, it's Walsh inside the box. Walsh with a strike. It's there for Villa. It's Kilgannon, and they've got 1-0 up and finally broken the deadlock. Villa lead in the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. We'll have another look at this. It was a great play. Dean Walsh getting the ball across and Kilgannon, nobody challenging him, and taps it in from 2 yards. Villa probably had the better of the play throughout the first half, and now they're in the lead. And the Villa fans blowing the roof off Turner's Cross. How do Pike Rovers respond from here? Williams looking towards Lane. Lane gets the header on. Taman deals with it. So now is O'Connor. O'Connor just muscled off the ball unfairly by Stephen McGann. Villa in their first ever Junior Cup final, now a goal to the good against Pike Rovers. Dunphy lumps that ball forward. Walsh got in the way, unable to prevent the throw. Towards McGann, over his head, over everyone's head, ends up with Lane. Lane was looking to play Murphy in. This now is O'Connor. O'Connor lumps that ball forward and was going to be able to chase, but Mullins did really well. Donovan helps it on to Hanrahan. Hanrahan's first touch is poor, but he's kept it in play. He's done really well there to make a bit of space for himself. Aim towards Lane. This is Kilgannon. O'Connor looking for Walsh. Walsh trying to play Brown in over the top, but Mullins there. Sends it out to play for a throw, and Villa, the backs are up. The intensity is there now for them. It's Gold spurring them on. Really looking to take this game now by the scruff of the neck. It's Kennedy's throw. It's Brown. Hanner skies that clearance. McGann helps it on its way. Dylan Walsh sending it back the other way. Donovan won the header ahead of Keane Brown, out for a throw. So it's now with Signorelli. Dean Walsh. Walsh got Taman just breaking into a bit of space. Likes to go with it himself, Walsh. Walsh doing really well there. Still Walsh, and he's upended, and it's going to be a free kick. Dean Walsh showing all of his trickery there. The former Waterford man. Draws the foul from Aaron Murphy. That's a good place to deliver across. It will be O'Connor to take. There's a dangerous position. If you put something in on target, see if anyone can get a touch on it. O'Connor's delivery. It's dealt with by the Pike Rovers defence. Ball just bounces over Lane. Brown's there to help out. Bit of confusion between the two of them. Kennedy comes away with it. It's Brown. Brown to O'Connor. O'Connor letting it come back to Dylan Walsh. It's a poor touch, ball turned over. Ball around the corner, he's offside. Just mistimed his run. He would have been offside anyway regardless. Pass just overhead all the way through to Craig Dunphy. It's a long ball over the top. Kilgannon had done really well. There's Luke Walsh helping it back in its way. Brown lets go back. This is with Kennedy now. And suddenly it's all Villa since that goal. Kennedy's pass is poor. Possession turned over. And Pike Rovers really just needing to get their foot in the ball and settle down, and now making their first substitution of the game. It will be the number 15, Kevin Barry, coming on in place of Aaron Murphy. It's the end of Aaron Murphy's day. Battled well in the middle of the park, but going to go behind, maybe possibly needing a change of tactics since Kevin Barry, the number 15, coming in for him. So it's Mullins to Lipper. Lipper going forward with it. First touch of the ball there for Barry. McGann has the strike. Ricochets off Kilgannon. Hanrahan with the cross. Punched clear by Dunphy. Brown with a chance to break. Lipper doing really well there. This is Hanrahan again. And he's sending that ball across. This with Walsh O'Loughlin. Tammin stepping out. Still there for them. O'Neill keeping the ball in play, but unable to prevent the goal kick. Kevin Barry slotting in there up top and making a noose of himself immediately. Just Brown winning that ball in the air. Walsh and McGann battling for it. Barry, Walsh O'Loughlin. Walsh O'Loughlin finds Williams. Williams cuts back inside. This now is McGann. McGann with a long range strike. Oh, Dunphy spilled it. But Tammin there to help it. And wins the goal kick off O'Neill. Nervy moments there for Craig Dunphy in the Villa FC goal. It's a long range strike from McGann. Stinging the palms of Dunphy. Fortunately pushed it into the path of Tammin. Dunphy's goal kick. It's Kilgannon. Kilgannon with space to turn. Just looking for Tammin. O'Neill intercepts. Walsh O'Loughlin gets the header but puts it straight out of play. Now for a throw on the near side. Suddenly the introduction of Kevin Barry just seems to have invigorated this Pike Rovers side. Tammin looking for Kilgannon. Williams steps in, wins it. It's ended up at Kilgannon's feet though. This now is James Kennedy. Hanrahan stepping in, winning the ball. Can't prevent the throw. Kennedy goes back to his captain Heaslip. Kennedy again. And this now Walsh. Walsh switching the play. This is Signorelli. Brown just sending it around the corner for Tammin. And wins the throw, does Tammin. Off James Kennedy. Brown with a long throw into the box. Dealt with, and it's going to be Owen Hanrahan to take it clear for Pike Rovers, selecting to run at a challenge by Walsh. Dean Walsh just sending Owen Hanrahan off his feet and committing the foul. Williams wanted the pass short and quick, but the presence of Cian Brown putting him off. So it's Neville sends this ball along. Barry winning that header. Lane helping it on its way, and a chance possibly. This is Walsh O'Loughlin, just making a bit of space for himself. He's got Kennedy for company. He's done really well to turn, and Walsh O'Loughlin keeps the ball across. He can. It's poor Heaslip in possession, sends it clear. Dean Walsh, his touch ricochets back towards the box. And Heaslip send that ball over the top of Walsh, battling with O'Donovan. O'Donovan does really well there. He just can't keep the ball in play. Goal really injecting some life into this contest. It's been frantic since. Kennedy's throw aimed at Brown. It's back with Kennedy. Straight into the dugout under pressure. But he's won the throw in again. Brown's throw, that's not where it was supposed to be taken from, and referees called it back. He's overturned his initial decision. So now it's Hanrahan's throw. So Donovan back to Hanrahan. Kilgannon just stepping in and winning that ball. It's a really good tackle from Kilgannon. Walsh O'Loughlin sends the ball out of play. O'Connor lumps that ball forward towards the corner. O'Donovan's there for it. This is Robbie Williams now. Lipper with a long ball forward, aimed at Barry. Lane there. And McGann able to skip through, and McGann with a chance here. Stephen McGann! Oh, it's a wonderful tackle from Heaslip. The two captains battling it out. And Heaslip saving Villa FC on this occasion. Take a moment play going on here before we have a look at the replay. Crossfield ball for Lipper. Lipper sends the ball forward. Interception. It's going to be a throw into Pike Rovers. We'll have another look at this chance. Really good work there. McGann just making space for himself, a left foot strike, and Heaslip just getting across really well to prevent the shot. This is O'Neill. Lane with the flick on. Walsh O'Loughlin trying to bring it down. Kilgannon with Kennedy sweeping things up, and this is Kennedy now sending the ball forward towards the corner. Brown giving chase, but it's going to make it all the way through to Neville. Stepped out of his goal. Lane with the flick on. This is Barry now. Barry making space for himself. Williams to O'Neill, zipping that ball across the turf. O'Neill gets the ball across. It's down to Barry. Oh, keeper spilled. Oh, it's gone wide. Craig Dunphy, unsure under that ball, spills it, but manages to spill it out of play. Having a look at this, it was a great delivery from O'Neill. Just over the head, and Barry rushing in. Dunphy under pressure, unable to hold it, out for a corner. So to Donovan's corner. Barry's underneath it. It's come all the way back out to Robbie Williams. Williams sending that ball back in. Lane with the header. It's high and wild. Unable to get the connection required to send that ball goalwards. Substitution here for Villa. It's number 11, John Frederick Tamman. He's had a good game, but that's the last action of his game. He is going off, and Adam Conway coming on. So number 16, Adam Conway, on for Villa as they make their first substitution. substitution also for Pike Rovers. It's their number 2 coming off, Danny O'Neill, on a yellow card from the first half. He's being replaced by number 14, Evan Patterson, one of the goal scorers from the semi-final against Oliver Bond Celtic. So Pike Rovers making their second substitution of the game. And that's a very poor kick from Dunphy, straight out of play. Possession handed back to Pike Rovers at a time when Villa probably needed to hold on to it for a couple of minutes. So it was O'Donovan to Lipper. Lipper being hounded down. First touches of the ball here for Patterson. Patterson tries to skip away from Brown. Unable to do so. Brown forces the throw. Brown sending that ball towards Dean Walsh. Trying to bring it under control. He's managed to keep hold of it. Was Walsh. Kept it in play. O'Connor sends it back towards Walsh. Tries to flick it around Lipper. Williams sends it back towards Neville. Neville, the flick on from McGann. It's to Barry. It's now Walsh O'Loughlin. What can he do? He's a tricky player, Walsh O'Loughlin. Makes space to shoot. O'Loughlin straight at Dunphy. After the last passage of play, Dunphy going to be relieved to get his hands on this one. Dunphy's goal kick aimed towards Walsh, but Lipper with the header. It's now Williams. Williams to Patterson. Patterson smartly elected to go back to Lipper. Mullins to O'Donovan. O'Donovan, crossfield ball. Brown cuts it out. And then lumped back forward by Kennedy towards Walsh. Walsh just trying to dummy it on Lipper. Still there for Pike Rovers, but for Villa, sorry. Williams putting it back to Mullins. Just able to build from the back again now, Pike. Ball aimed towards Hanneran on the left hand side. Hanneran immediately mobbed by Kennedy. Out for a throw. It's Hanneran again. Hanneran tried to pick out lane, stepped out by Walsh. So O'Connor did really well to make some space for himself, but that pass was wild. Only ends up at the feet of Wayne O'Donovan. Sends it to Mullins. Mullins to Lipper. Lipper with a crossfield ball. He was looking for Walsh O'Loughlin. It was really poor though. Villa able to come clear with it. This now is Aaron O'Connor. O'Connor's got Brown breaking to his left. Slows the play down though. He's looking for Kilgannon. He's found his way to Kilgannon. Kilgannon just tries to skip through a tackle. Lipper just able to step in and claim it. Lipper now with the ball forward. And it was Lane heading it back into the middle of the park. Walsh O'Loughlin up and trying to win it. And it goes over the top of Kennedy. He's claiming he's won the ball and he's probably got a right to claim it. Kennedy again staying down under that challenge. Walsh O'Loughlin going up. It's one of those ones when you're in the air and you're off your feet. Sometimes referees are going to call those, but Kennedy's down and appears to be in a bit of bother. Just over halfway through this second half in the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. It is still Villa 1 goal to the good. Since then though, Pike Rovers have found their way back into it, created a couple of really good chances, but unable to find the back of the net. Villa making their second substitution. It's Luke Walsh, the centre mid, who's going to be coming off. He's going to be replaced by Mark Walsh. So the number 17, Mark Walsh, coming on. Make his appearance in the FAI Junior Cup final. It's Conway to take the free. Conway looking for Dean Walsh. Hanrahan wins the header. O'Donovan, he's slightly scuffed that. And that's Walsh underneath of the substitute. Patterson heads it back. Oh, Dean Walsh rushing in there ahead of Lipper. His first touch is poor and he can't keep it in play. McGann, Lipper sends it clear, looking for Kevin Barry. Right, gets his head on it, but can't direct it to a Pike Rovers player. Back with Villa and Kennedy. Kilgannon tried the turn. O'Donovan stepped out, wins it. Back with Kilgannon again now. To O'Connor. That's a great ball over the top. Can Walsh get on the end of it? No, just beats him to the byline. Good ball over the top from Aaron O'Connor, just slightly overhit the pass. This is aimed at Kevin Barry, over his head. And skied by. It was Walsh. Back with Neville. Neville can't take it too many touches. Dean Walsh in close attendance. Finds Hanner with the flick on. Kevin Barry not running onto it. Possession back with Villa again. Kennedy. It's Kilgannon and Williams using all his experience, steps out, gets it. Williams again. Oh, Williams is flattered into, it was Adam Heaslip there, I think. Lipper had gone over the top of Brown. And stayed down after, and referee Michael O'Connor just checking in to make sure he was okay. Just some words there after. Adam Lipper not too happy about it. But he has his free kick. Williams coming across to take it. Villa look like they're just about readying another substitute. Indeed, substitution going to be made here for Villa, making their third substitution. And it is Connor Signorelli who is going to depart. He's being replaced by the number 15, Owen Ray. Signorelli doing really well in that left back position. He'll be happy with his performance today. He makes way for Owen Ray to make his FAI Junior Cup final appearance. So Williams free kick. It's headed on. Patterson gets his head on it, directs it towards goal. Good take from Dunphy. Gets in ahead of Connor Lane. Dunphy's ball played long. He's testing for Wayne O'Donovan. That was Kennedy to Conway. Conway off. That ball zipped in, unable to bring it under control. That was Kilgannon. It's now with Lipper. Lipper sends that ball forward and split the defence. Patterson rushing onto it, but always going to end up with Craig Dunphy. Dunphy with the throw finds Brown here in a bit of space on the left hand side if he can do something with this. Brown rushing in, taking on Lipper. Gets himself to the corner. What can Brown do from here? A bit of a step over, a bit of skill. Williams direct the header back to Neville. goes back to Neville. And out now to O'Donovan. Hanrahan. Hanrahan to Walsh O'Loughlin. Back to O'Donovan. O'Donovan to Mullins. It's now with Lipper again. Back to Lipper again. Just a press from Villa, meaning that they can't get out of their own half now, Pike Rovers. This is O'Donovan. O'Donovan finds Hanrahan breaking down the left wing. No, Kennedy intercepts. That now is Walsh. It's a good play here from Villa. It's opening up in front of them. This is Dean Walsh. Oh, Kilgannon had gone down. And they're appealing for it, but nothing given by Michael O'Connor. It happened off the ball. I think words there from Conor Kilgannon to Walsh O'Loughlin. A few of the Villa players remonstrating with the officials around the park. Meanwhile, Pike Rovers in possession. This is Lipper. It's O'Donovan. O'Donovan just looking for that pass forward, and there's no options on for them. Still with Lipper, and Lipper is exasperated, trying to find a way forward. It's Williams now, just devoid of ideas. Neville finally elects to go long, looking for Barry. Header won by Villa. Williams winning the ball for Pike. McGann trying to play the ball around the corner to Patterson, but just straight out of play. The Villa faithful are very happy with that. Substitution for Pike Rovers. It's actually the substitute, Kevin Barry. He's going back off. He's been hobbling around the last little while, holding the quad, a bit of a problem with that. And it's Colin Daly, the number 16, who's going to come on in his place, and that's going to be a blow for Pike, because Barry was a very disruptive presence in the forward line when he'd come on. And the best of Pike Rovers play when he was making a nuisance of himself in that forward line. So now they've lost that disruptive presence. Walsh just turns away from Lipper. Mullins is there to deal with it. This is the new man, Daly. Daly just linking up with Hanrahan. Daly again. Finds Lipper here on the right hand side. What can Lipper do with it? And it's back with Daly again. Pass back to Lipper. Lipper back to Daly again. Oh, and he's found Patterson here in the box. Patterson gets the ball across. No one there for it. It's going to Walsh O'Loughlin. Back out to Daly. Daly just trying to turn away, but Walsh there. Conway starts to deal with it. Villa come clear with it. This is Dean Walsh. Oh, pass just ahead of him. Mullins able to deal with it. Goes back to Gary Neville in goal. Neville back out to Mullins. Mullins to Hanrahan. Hanrahan, this is Walsh O'Loughlin taking on Kennedy. Walsh O'Loughlin trying to find Daly with it, and it's a handball. Accidental, there'll be no more than that, but it is the free. Williams, his deliveries have been good so far, but they're going to need something to claw back this deficit. So it's Williams to take, looking towards the back post, and in case the commentator's curse on that one, I think he's put that ball straight out of play. No way any Pike Rovers player was going to get on the end of it. Being held up here for a substitution. It's Pike Rovers again. And that is the end of Owen Hanrahan's day. He makes way on a yellow card from the first half, and it's Paddy O'Malley who's going to come in for him. Paddy O'Malley started the game in the semi-final against Oliver Bond Celtic. Danny O'Neill picked in his place today, and now on in the FAI Junior Cup final. Walsh O'Loughlin winning that, but ball only went as far as Conway. Out now for a throw to Villa. That's with Dean Walsh. Dean Walsh just being hounded around, but Dean Walsh gets clear, takes a strike. Way off target in the end. Now with Brown. Brown finds Kilgannon. Kilgannon just, that ball ricocheting off Robbie Williams' head. Lane with the flick on. It's going to end up back with Dunphy. Into the final 10 minutes here in the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. Still Villa 1 goal to the good against Pike Rovers. Pike Rovers fashioned a couple of chances in the minutes after the goal, but haven't really created anything of substance since. Need to find a way back into this, but this is Brown now. And Walsh on the end of the Dean Walsh. Oh, good save from Neville with his feet. Brown with the strike. Never caught that correctly. That's a long way from being on target. Pike pouring men forward, and Villa suddenly finding some spaces open up for themselves. Williams directing his players. This out to Lipper. Back with Lipper again from Daly. Lipper looking for Patterson. Pass cut out by Brown. This is Daly. Daly back to Lipper. Lipper switching it to O'Donovan. Just muscled off the ball there. Kilgannon gets the free, and he's very, very happy with it. Apologies, that was Kennedy who stepped out, won the ball, wins the free. And all of these little victories now for Villa, helping them on their way to a potential FAI Junior Cup victory. Kilgannon is going to get in the end of this. No, ball just beats him to the touchline. Paddy O'Malley's throw to O'Donovan. O'Donovan, long ball forward. He's looking for Walsh O'Loughlin. Stepped out by Heaslip and won. Daly, Donovan, Walsh O'Loughlin able to turn face goal. He's raised the challenge of O'Connor. Oh, O'Connor. It's a yellow card given, and a free kick to Pike Rovers. A chance maybe for better delivery into the box this time. Williams stepping into the box rather than delivering the free kick this time. Aaron O'Connor, the first name into the book for Villa. So it's going to be O'Malley to take. O'Malley. That sent clear by Conway, but still there. Patterson with the ball across. Dealt with by the defence. Kilgannon. He let that ball bounce, he let it drop. Villa able to do it up. And it's going to be a free in. Ball adjudged to have gone up, I think bounced off the hand of Brown. And this a really dangerous area for a free kick. It's going to be Patterson to take. He's a left footer. Sorry, O'Malley to take. And O'Malley a left footer. Going to be an in-swinger, and it's a real dangerous position now for a free kick this late in the game. Time running out for Pike. They need to create something here. They want to try and bring this to at least extra time. So O'Malley's free kick. Dealt with by the Villa defence. Sent back out for a throw into Pike Rovers. Danger not clear yet. Daly, oh. Well, Pike Rovers not too happy with it. Daly just muscled off the ball. He wasn't anywhere really near it, but Goal kick, the decision. Dunphy's goal kick. One in the air by Pike Rovers. Walsh sent it on its way. It's back now. It's with Heaslip. Heaslip to Conway. Walsh sends that ball forward. Lipper and Walsh battling for it. Bobbling around. Williams sends it back up towards Villa's defence. Walsh under pressure from McGann, just has to put that ball out of play for a throw. Williams getting on with it quickly. This is Lipper. Lipper to O'Donovan. O'Donovan back out to Lipper. Lipper's long ball delivered. Searching. Can it bounce kindly? No. It's back out with Williams. Williams to O'Donovan. It's good from Daly. Mullins takes it down. Possibly struck a hand. Play waved on. It's back out with McGann. Switches the play over. It's O'Malley out there. Ball across. Stepped out and won by Heaslip. Sent on its way by Walsh. It's back with Pike Rovers again. They're pressing and probing now. This is McGann. 2 minutes left to go in ordinary time here in this, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final, and still Villa 1 goal to the good. An offside given. Very much not what Pike Rovers needed. Villa certainly going to take their time now with this. It's Dunphy's free kick. It's a poor ball again from Dunphy. Didn't have the accuracy with the kick, and possession handed back to Pike Rovers. Mullins now to O'Donovan. It's Patterson. Patterson's pass cut out by Brown. A little bit of afters. It's McGann. Daly sending that, looking for Patterson. The two substitutes trying to link up. Patterson had the foot high. Oh, and he's gone in after on O'Connor. And it's a straight red. Patterson, rash, wild. And this now descended. Evan Patterson sent off for a straight red card. Oh, and they've lost Walsh O'Loughlin as well, and they're down to 9. Walsh O'Loughlin in the afters following up. 2 off for Pike Rovers. Evan Patterson, the number 14, Colin Walsh O'Loughlin. And this game, you feel now, very much out of the hands of Pike Rovers. They're going to fall to a 5th FAI Junior Cup defeat, down to 9 men. It was rash, it was impetuous, it was highly unnecessary. And the game well and truly slipped away. Villa making a substitution. James Kennedy, right back. He's been involved in a lot of incidents throughout this game. James Kennedy, he won't mind too much, but he is going off and being replaced. I believe it's Sean O'Keefe who's going to be coming on in his place. Dunphy going to take this. into injury time here in the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. I don't think we've been given an indication yet how much injury time to be played. Villa, suddenly the pitch opening up for them, space all over. Kilgannon takes it towards the corner, challenged by O'Malley. O'Malley doing really well to win the ball there. O'Connor cuts out that pass. This is Brown. Brown to Dean Walsh. Walsh taking on Williams. He wins his throw off Lipper. Exactly what Villa need right now. Ball down in the corner of the Pike Rovers half. Dean Walsh just turns Lipper. Does really well inside the box here, Dean Walsh. Williams muscling him off the ball, using his experience as a League of Ireland centre-back. Laying up, winning the header. It's back with Villa again, using the numbers advantage. O'Connor sending it back up towards Brown. And Walsh rush onto this. O'Donovan's going to get there. O'Donovan sends the ball clear, but only as far as Conway. Conway to Brown. That's actually Walsh, my apologies. Number 17 Walsh is subbed to his namesake Dean Walsh. They're just trying to play it through the legs of players here now. Villa running down the clock. Daly steps in, wins the tackle, but concedes the throw. Mark Walsh stepping across. Dean Walsh. O'Donovan sending it long, looking for Lane. Oh, and Lane left one in there after the header. It was Walsh, sorry, Dylan Walsh. Free kick conceded. Villa in no rush to take this. Surely now only moments away. It's going to be Aaron O'Connor to take. O'Connor looking for Mark Walsh out there on the far side. It's overhit that free kick. It's out of play for a throw. And referee Michael O'Connor having a look at the watch. There can't be too long to go now. And that's it. It's all over here at Turner's Cross Stadium in the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. Villa, at the first time of asking, have done it. They've beaten Pike Rovers, and they are Junior Cup champions for 2022. Congratulations to Villa. Congratulations as well to Aaron O'Connor, the FAI Junior Cup man of the match, number 8 for Villa. Ran the play in the middle of the park for them. Scenes of delight for Villa. It's been an incredible season for them. Runaway winners of the Waterford and District League, winning the league with a couple of games to go, and now for the first time in their history and at the first time of asking, FAI Junior Cup champions. Commiserations to Pike Rovers. They were game throughout, and in the last few minutes, as things were slipping away from them, it slipped away big time. 2 rash red cards really seals their fate as they tipped into injury time. And Villa able to see it out. So the men from Waterford going to bring the FAI Junior Cup trophy home to Osier Park. "69 years a club, and now one FAI Junior Cup trophy." Heartbreak for Pike Rovers. Their 5th final and 4th defeat in the club's history. The wait goes on for them for an FAI Junior Cup trophy and repeating the feat of 2011. They've been beaten in 2 finals since. They've been beaten here again today at Turner's Cross Stadium. Villa, on the balance of things, maybe deserve to edge it. Created better of the chances throughout the game. Seem to be on top for more periods of time. It doesn't matter how they won it, they'll be delighted they did. Finished here in Turner's Cross Stadium, the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final. Villa FC 1, Pike Rovers 0. Villa FC, your 2022 FAI Centenary Junior Cup champions. So Villa FC crowned your FAI Junior Cup champions for 2022, and I imagine it's going to be a bit of time before they're going to be ready to collect their medals. Family and friends, supporters all out congratulating them. See some of the players starting to emerge through the massive crowd. Presentations look like they're just about ready to be made. The first presentation is going to be for the FAI Junior Cup Player of the Match. That accolade going to Aaron O'Connor of Villa, number 8. Making things happen in the middle of the park for Villa. And of Of course, he's going to be delighted to win the trophy, but delighted to have the personal honour too, being crowned player of the match. So Aaron O'Connor comes up to collect his player of the match trophy. And a close game of this, and it's the battle of the midfields. Fitting that a midfielder gets the player of the match trophy. Aaron O'Connor, number 8 for Villa, your FAI Junior Cup player of the match. So, match officials today had a lot to deal with. It was an eventful afternoon for them. Referee Michael O'Connor, assistant referees Derek Stafford and Eric McCann, fourth official Eamon Cusack. So a few incidents throughout, a couple of cards handed out, a couple of those being red. Pike Rovers pick up their runners-up medals here in Turner's Cross Stadium. Game throughout, kept things close. Only for a couple of inches. Robbie Williams' free kick could have dipped under that crossbar and put them into the lead in the first half, but wasn't to be. Responded well to the goal from Villa. Created a couple of chances. Kevin Barry, when he came on, very disruptive force, but his exit again with an injury really put paid to their chances. Fought gamely throughout, but things slipping away in the last few minutes to very rash red cards, really sealing their fate here in the Junior Cup final. The wait goes on from them. The champions in 2011, now beaten in a third final. Focus for them, switching back to the Limerick and District League, tied for top with Fairview Rangers, and one game to go in that. So the Villa FC players come to receive their winners' medals. Aaron O'Connor, player of the match, picking up his medal second, and some great performances throughout the squad. Dean Walsh always looking like a threat. Kilgannon, the number 7, had a really good game too. Cian Brown stepping in anywhere he was needed in the park and doing really well. You can see the emotion on some of the players here. Villa riding on the crest of a wave of momentum. Runaway winners of the Waterford and District Leagues, their first time winning the Waterford and District League in their history. Got all the way to the FAI Junior Cup final, and at the very first time of asking, have been crowned champions. There's Cian Brown picking up his medal. He had a very good performance, and last man up. Connor Code, manager, picking up his winners' medal, and finally captain Adam Heaslip. Adam Heaslip just having a few words with the FAI president before being presented with the FAI Junior Cup trophy. Surrounded by a mob of Villa FC faithful. Adam Heaslip gets the cup. Your champions of the FAI Centenary Junior Cup final for 2022. Look at the champions for 2022, Villa FC of Waterford. Jubilant scenes in Turner's Cross Stadium as Villa FC crowned your 2022 FAI Junior Cup champions. Very impressive run to the final, a very impressive season for them. That is it for us at Turner's Cross Stadium. A huge thank you to everyone involved in today's production, FAI TV, YouTube channel, Barry Cotter and the Munster Football Association for availing of the ground here at Turner's Cross Stadium. The boys from the Cork City FC backroom team who are putting on the show, bringing you the footage. And for myself, Alan O'Brien, thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. From here, goodbye.